it's Rick and Patty from the KORD Morning Show. Thanks for listening. We really appreciate it.
And, of course, you can always catch us anywhere and everywhere with our KORD mobile app. It's free for you in the App Store as well in Google Play.
I have not
What, Rick?
I have not
What?
told you this yet.
You did
but
not.
I have not told you this yet.
No.
But the coolest thing that we get to do here at the radio station is to give away concert tickets, right?
So
the coolest thing that we do, 720, we discovered that we do have one more pair of Jelly Roll tickets that's coming up.
one more pair.
But before we get to all of that, I've got a little message to tell you about that came through the app chat last night.
Oh, no, I saw it.
Okay,
I saw it.
because I want to read it. I'm going to read it. Okay,
Oh,
so you just
bless
sit
her
back,
heart.
you just sit back
Oh,
and let me
bless-
read a little
okay,
story about
okay.
you. Okay, okay, hang on. Here we go. Hey, Patty, it's Taya, the winner of the Kane Brown tickets, and my husband won the other set. You told me to call you and tell you how it went. I've been super busy lately, but I did definitely went and wanted to reach out and let you know we had an amazing time. This was the first concert in my life, and I had a blast. I was able to take my best friend and her mother-in-law as well with the tickets my husband won. Kane Brown definitely puts on an awesome show with fireworks, laser lights, and flames. Thank you so much for your radio show, for this amazing opportunity. It's definitely a memory I will never forget. And that's out of Benton City. So there you go, Taya. Thank you, Taya, for that. I wanted to make Patty's day
Well,
because
and that
it was
did
addressed to you. So I want to make sure
That was fantastic. I saw that last night on my way home from Martina McBride.
I was
and-
trying to surprise you.
No, it's all good. Well, when I see that, because
Yeah.
it comes through on our email, and
It
I'm
does.
like,
It does.
sometimes I go, and so that was fantastic.
Yeah, that's always it does.
And what a show to see for your first concert experience.
Absolutely.
Are you kidding me?
But she is right, because when we do get the app chats and all that, and sometimes it is
Sometimes people don't have good things.
right, exactly. So you're like, oh, this just ruined my whole night, So anyway, Taya had a great time. Came
I
around.
am so glad.
Yeah, I just wanted to pass
so
that on.
grateful, and thank you for getting back to us.
That was so sweet of her. All right, we're going to work on some Facebook fun. Nashville news on the way. 7:20, like we said, Jelly Roll tickets, our final pair on the way. Let's get your day started. Grab a cup of coffee, dig in. Let's get going. 1027 KORD.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show, number one for New Country, 1027 KORD.
Post Malone, Morgan Wallen, I had some help. So last night, Patty went to Martina McBride and Walla Walla, and then on her way back from Walla Walla, that was the album you were listening to.
Oh yeah,
All the way
F1
home.
Trillion.
Yeah.
It's an amazing album. This is going to be Post Malone's year. He is going on tour. It starts in September, and guess who's going?
You.
Yeah.
You. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my year too.
It's
so
going to be curious who the collabs come out on that tour, because there's a lot of collaborations on that album, so be curious to see who comes out. And then last night, Walla Walla, so many great things going on besides Martina.
your buddy Cody Beebe opening for Martina.
Is he not great? He's
Yeah.
great. He's great, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out of Yakima, out of Natchez, and I've known him for years, and he rocks. He basically,
Yeah,
that's the way you can describe it. And to get to open for Martina, I'm sure was a big deal. He also, if you've ever been to the Chinook Fest up there, he's the guy that brings all the bands up to Chinook, up to Natchez.
Mm-hmm.
And when we interviewed James Otto last year about his new song, he said, I'm going to Chinook Music Festival. Well, it's very eclectic, very cool. And a lot of local bands, besides other bands from around the country, come out to this thing. It's like a 3-day thing in Natchez. So Chinook Music Fest. My wife's been wanting to go for it for years because it's right up her alley in terms of the music that she likes.
Yeah.
And we just have never been able to make it up there. But it really is a great thing to check out. All right, Facebook fun to get your day started. Here you go. I already know the one you're going to say, Patty, but I'm still going to throw this out to you. What hole-in-the-wall bar has the best food in the Tri-Cities?
I'm going for for the Palm.
I knew you were going to say that.
Of course I am, because that's where Janice is.
Yeah.
And man, they've got tacos, and they've also got, my husband loves prime rib.
Yeah. Right there at the Palm.
Oh my gosh, yes. And then, when you had the, Chuck hosts the Daytona, the Daytona race. They make mean biscuits and gravy. I
like it already.
Yeah. Yes.
So hole in the wall.
Yes.
So add the Palm there. I'm already looking. People are already chiming in. Jeremy, Jackie, and Michelle. That's 3 already for Ty's Tavern right there in West Richland. They said awesome. They said awesome burgers. And then Jeremy says the Palm has great wings. And then Ricky says Jackalope, which is great. And then the place I have been, Pat says the Players. Players in downtown Kennewick is really good. It is actually good. I've been there.
I have not been there for a while. We need to go.
Yeah, we need to go. We did the axe throwing thing that one time, and so we had food at Players, and it's a lot of fun right there in downtown. Right
Kennewick.
There. Yeah. So there you go. That's gonna be the Facebook fun. What hole in the wall bar has the best food in the Tri-Cities? More of your comments on the way. Great list already, guys. More of your comments on the way. You got Rick and Patty.
The Cord Morning Show with Rick and Patty. Back with more next on number 1 for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
To be a mean like
she says she's going to keep it positive.
Right. I like that. And again, nobody can be Simon Cowell ever.
No, but you know what?
Simon. Yeah.
You know how they say talk the talk and walk the walk? She has.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
and it's cool to get an OG back in there.
I agree.
Carrie will be great for you. All right, let's take a look at some Nashville news. What's going on?
So, Shania Twain might be getting a place of her own in the heart of Music City. Nashville Business Journal is reporting that Shania will be partnering with Nashville Underground to open her own bar and restaurant. It's located at 105 Broadway between Acme Feed and Seed and Whiskey River Saloon. Now, if the partnership follows through, Shania will join a list of celebrities who have establishments on Lower Broadway like Lainey Wilson, Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen, as well Garth Brooks. Morgan Wallen and Eric Church are teaming up to help relaunch a historic outdoor lifestyle brand, Field and Stream, dating back to 1871, and as part of its relaunch, the company is announcing its first ever music festival. The Field and Stream Music Fest will run October 4th through the 6th in Winsboro, South Carolina. Morgan Wallen, Eric Church, and Lainey Wilson are among the 30-plus artists who are set to perform. Okay, Caitlin Brown, we were talking about earlier, might be working on some new music. Her superstar husband, Kane Brown, posted a photo on Instagram that shows Caitlin in a recording studio with headphones and a mic. If you remember, in 2022, they dropped Thank God. That earned a #1 spot on country radio. And after the song's success, Kane Brown assured fans that more collaborations would be in their future. Finally, Life and Style Weekly. This is kind of comical. Says Blake Shelton is embracing a new beauty routine. Apparently, he's indulging in spa treatments and manicures, and well, they say even his feet are looking nicer due to the regular pedicures he's been getting. He used to make fun of Metro guys, but now says that he's loving the facials and massages and night creams. He doesn't care if it has a few folks laughing at him. He says happy wife, happy life is his mantra. And Gwen apparently is loving the new improved slim version of Blake. So it's all worth the time and money and friendly heckling, he says.
Gwen, you ruined him. You ruined him.
I don't know.
You ruined the manly man.
There's nothing wrong with a little night cream action going on.
I'm kidding.
I think real men get pedicures. Just saying.
All right.
Those are your trending headlines.
You're listening to Rick and Patty in the morning on number 1 for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
Number 1 for New Country, it's 102.7 KORD. You got Rick, you got Patty, and there you go, Hotel Key, music from Old Dominion. All right, Patty, go over to your KORD mobile app. Because there's a great deal, a great value for you right there. We call it the 2024 Fitness.
Oh, you're talking about the big old workouts?
Dun, dun, dun. Exactly.
Really? I like it.
Well, you got to have workout music. If you're gonna be working out, you got to have a little Maniac, right?
Well, I like it.
Yeah. So
this deal has it all.
Right, it's seizethedeal.com, right? What's on that card?
Well, you get to experience some of the best workouts that Tri-Cities has to offer. What about 1 week at CrossFit Unrestrained, 3 drop-in visits at Trinity Hot Yoga, 3 sessions at Rock Shop Climbing, and 5 personal training visits from Results-Based Coaching, 3 drop-in spin classes from Star Cycle in Kennewick, $100 value.
I love this. For $99 right now, seizethedeal.com, the 2024 Tri-Cities Fitness Card. If you've been wanting to get into shape and experience all these wonderful fitness places, you can do it just like Flashdance, you know? Right? Come on.
How can you not like this?
Get out there. Oh, here we go. So there you go, seizethedeal.com. Check it out now, the 2024 Tri-Cities Fitness Card. Get the deal before it's gone.
Absolutely.
102.7 KORD.
We love to hear from you, and it's easier than ever to reach out. just open up the Cord mobile app and send us an app chat message. Or you can contact us the old-fashioned way at 509-547-KORD. Number one for New Country, 1027 KORD.
For New Country, it's 1027 KORD. Got Ricky, got Patty. You having fun this morning already, Patty?
I am looking at Hannah. Holy Hannah.
Holy Hannah. I guess we should say Holy Hannah. What's going on with Hannah this morning here?
Rick and Patty, my husband came home from work last night, told me that his sister has invited us to her house for a Labor Day barbecue. Well, this sparked a conversation between my husband and I because my kids and I don't like his sister's cooking.
Oh, geez.
It's absolutely awful. I plan to bring food for my kids and I, and my husband says it's just wrong to do that. If I don't, my kids won't eat and they'll start misbehaving and then get hangry. Is it wrong to bring your own food to a barbecue and not eat any of the host's cooking? My husband says it's poor etiquette. Hannah in Kennewick.
So one of my favorite stories to tell on the radio, and you know we're on the weather, Stacy Lee, who I had the joy of doing mornings with her for a lot of years over on another radio station. The hilarity was she had a grandson that had to have bags of bacon. And there was a phase, this kid went through a phase to where he would eat nothing but the bacon that was in the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So the mom had to cook.
Doesn't have any time for anything else. Doesn't want any. I don't need steak. I don't want any potatoes. I just want my bacon.
If he did not eat his bacon, he would starve, basically.
Or kids are like that. They like those goldfish crackers, too.
Right.
Or Cheerios.
So there's always a phase that kids go through where they're like, I'm not eating anything but macaroni and cheese.
Yep.
And
chicken fingers.
And you as a parent could sit there and go, okay.
Try this. You do whatever you want.
Yeah, do I starve my kid or do I just break in and give them mac and cheese? Now, everybody who says they don't give in, usually will give in because kids sometimes are so stubborn that guess what? They will starve themselves. Mm-hmm. So in this situation, is it bad etiquette? What do you think?
So you know me, I'm very picky.
You are.
I'm not.
You
yeah,
are.
When people. Oh, we got steaks. I got the best steak.
Yeah, and you don't eat any. Yeah,
I got my Boca Burger.
Yeah.
Here, can you put this on, please?
Yeah.
I am that person who brings my own food to the barbecue.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing, and it's embarrassing.
Why?
I'm bringing my beef hot dogs or, my vegan whatever.
Right.
I'm not a big meat eater. I'm just not.
I get it. Or you have a preference, right? A great example is my wife refuses to have pork and pork hot dogs.
Yes.
Like you just said, it has to be beef.
I'm not eating those chicken ones.
Right.
Chicken or turkey. I'm not doing it.
It can't be the pork
I
and
need
chicken.
beef.
She's like, it's too slimy. I need the beef.
Uh-huh.
And the difference between my wife and I, she likes the big Italian sausages, which I prefer. I could do beef hot dog. It's fine. She does. She has to.
I got you. Yeah. Yes, it's a preference thing. But is it rude? I don't know.
I think you bring your own cooler.
I've done that.
Yeah,
my in-laws bring they bring their own.
Yeah,
they got a big old cooler that they come prepared.
It's interesting. Maybe as I was raised as a kid, that might be poor etiquette. But if you're not going to eat anything at the barbecue,
I know.
Then just don't go. I guess. Like, okay,
it's terrible if but yes, there is always one relative. You go to their house and you're like,
what's in the Jello? I know. No.
Yes.
Anybody been to a church?
Why
potluck?
are there raisins in this?
I have been to. I have been to many of a church potluck, and I'll tell you this: there are things you don't want to try. You're like, oh, Bessie, you're such a nice, and Bessie's wonderful. She's like the nicest human on the planet. But I'm not eating that salad because I don't know what's in it, Bessie. So I'm just saying.
Man.
So Hannah, we're gonna do our best to solve this. We already got a ton of comments already.
Yes, keep them coming.
547 KORD. Is it poor etiquette, or do you bring your own food? We're curious what you guys think, and let us know. App chat us as well. You got Rick and Patty, KORD.
You're waking up with the Cord Morning Show. Number one for New Country. 1027 KORD.
There are mountains there. Dirks Bentley and gold, number one for New Country. It's 1027 KORD. The reason why I exclaimed that there was gold in their mountains is because Patty yesterday uncovered another pair of tickets for Jelly Roll this weekend.
Oh, thank gosh, right?
Right there in Seattle. And
Climate Pledge.
Yeah, we want to send you there.
Our very last pair of tickets.
That's it, Patty. This is it. What caller number do you want to take?
547 KORD, lucky caller number 9.
9. Big number today.
9.
547 KORD, 547 5673. Caller 9. You want to go to Jelly Roll this weekend? We're going to hook you up next. 1027 KORD.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show. Number 1 for New Country. 1027 KORD.
So yesterday I was with the boss and we were looking on the backside of things. And yes, there was Luke Combs tickets sitting right there. So now that we wrapped up Jelly Roll, Luke Combs is in the future. So make sure you download the KORD mobile app. You're going to need that for...
That is going to be a time, guys.
Yeah, there's
October 4th and 5th. It's
two
a
big
Friday
shows.
and Saturday night at the Gorge.
At the Gorge. So, again, and it's funny, Patty had gone to Martina McBride last night and talked about the fact that one thing I've learned, the older I get, is to always take a sweater with you. Because
I had a sweatshirt on. I was grateful.
Because it drops
it got
down.
cold, yeah.
So when you go to the Gorge, it's like there's the warm part of the day, and then suddenly about 8 o'clock
when the sun goes down,
you got it.
Boom, here you go.
Yeah, I learned that when we went to Chris Stapleton, because normally I just hate packing stuff into anywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
But learned my lesson, took a sweater, and then it got cold, and I was like, oh, put my sweater on, get to enjoy Willie Nelson and all that, and enjoy Chris Stapleton. So same with the Gorge, same with Walla Walla last night with Martina McBride. You just bring the extra sweater.
She is amazing, man.
Yeah.
She's got such a powerful voice.
You loved every song. I was
Every
looking
song.
down, I was looking down the set list. Now, many years ago, she came to the Toyota Center. So
I didn't know that.
So I got to see Martina when she was at the Toyota Center.
Wow.
Many years ago, and hit after hit after hit after hit. So many great songs last night. Wild Angels, Independence Day.
all
for
of
me,
them.
For me, Independence Day is like
that's the one.
the Martina
Yep,
song.
yep.
And then her encore, Hit Me With Your Best Shot from Pat Benatar. Hello. Sign me up all
Pretty
day for
amazing.
sign me up all
Yeah,
day for that.
fantastic.
And I'm glad you had such a good
She
time.
did a Loretta Lynn song.
Oh,
and
yeah.
She had stories. It was great.
Yeah, it's funny is I've been in a Loretta Lynn mood lately.
Oh,
so
really?
I've been checking out different songs. Man, she was way ahead of her time
Mm-hmm.
with songs like The Pill. Can you imagine being in the 70s and writing a song called
No.
The Pill?
I know.
So Loretta Lynn, I was reading all about her. She got banned from radio because of those songs.
She was feisty.
Yeah, don't come
you
home
know.
drinking like that, and all that.
Yeah.
Any domestic abuse songs that she wrote, or The Pill, and she wrote them all about her husband.
I know.
Who was kind of one of those, oh, geez, why'd you stay married to that guy? But she did, and that's where those stories came from.
It's fun too, being the musical. Crystal Gale is her sister.
Yeah.
If you didn't know,
Oh,
you're
I love.
like,
Oh yeah,
what?
don't I make my brown eye? Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
all that. Oh, what was the song you said? You're not woman enough to take my man. Is that the one she did?
Yes. Yep.
Just-
heard the story about it too.
Just the titles of those songs from the 70s. You're not woman enough to take my man.
So there was a woman that went to a Loretta Lynn show, and she said, "Hey, Loretta,
Yeah.
my husband's here with another woman."
Oh my god.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Oh my gosh! Well, I'm glad you had a great time. Shout out to the Walla Walla committees and everybody putting that together. Everybody had a
Right
great time.
on, right.
We saw the Seal Show. We saw the Ducks.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, the list goes on and on. Of
Yeah.
some really great events that
Yes,
happened.
the
So-
sea lions were amazing.
Absolutely. So all those who went to Martina, hopefully glad you enjoyed the show, and get ready for some Luke Combs. So go there right now, download the KORD mobile app. You'll be good to go to win some Luke Combs tickets from us very soon. 1027 KORD.
Start morning show number 1 for New Country. 1027 KORD.
1027 KORD. Happy Thursday, Throwback Thursday, right there on the KORD mobile app. If you want to hear something, let us know on the Throwback Thursday. And because it's Thursday, you know what time it is, right,
Is
Patty?
it that time already?
It is.
The Numerica Impossible Movie Challenge, where we play a very famous movie clip. You correctly identify it. We send you to the couch with a 2-month subscription of Netflix.
And I like it. And Netflix prices went up again.
Yeah, they did.
And they're cracking down on passwords again.
I know.
So why not get your own? So
Why not?
We're going to hook you up. 547 KORD, 547-5673. Very famous movie. And I did not play this purposely for Patty because I knew she'd get it the instant that I played it.
Of course I will.
So take a listen.
All right.
It's only 3 seconds long. But trust me, you're going to get it. 547 KORD. Here we go.
They're here.
That's it. 3 seconds. Here we go again.
They're here.
When I was a kid, I was terrified.
I know.
I
How
was
could you not be?
I was terrified of that. When I saw that TV commercial, I went, "What's that?"
I know.
And then I saw
know.
the movie as a kid, and I'm like, "What's under the bed?" I am not gonna watch this thing. Good morning, KORD. Got to guess what movie is that from?
The Poltergeist?
It is Poltergeist, absolutely. And then the little scary woman
That
comes
lady-
along and goes,
This house is clean. Oh, man.
"Who's this morning?"
Andrea.
Andrea, well, good morning, Andrea. Congratulations.
Good job, Andrea.
Andrea, hold on here. We're getting taken care of just like that. Was that a scary movie for you, Andrea, or were you too young or too old, or did you ever see that movie?
Honestly, I've never seen that movie.
But you,
What?
But you know that phrase.
Oh,
you know,
man.
Yeah, oh, trust me. Yeah, there's a,
You
yeah.
need to now.
Yeah, it's a Steven Spielberg. It's a creeper. It's an
Yep.
early in his career. Yeah, it's absolutely. All right, Andrea, hang on here. We'll get taken care of, okay?
All right, thank you.
Well,
got it.
with her Netflix, she can watch Poltergeist
Yeah, of
all
course.
she wants. So there you go. And then that sad little girl, they call it the curse of Poltergeist. She sadly passed away
I know,
at a
I
young age,
know.
and people are like, "Oh, it's because she did that movie." And it's like, no, it was a medical issue. But still, it's scary. As kids, we were scared because she passed away young.
I know.
We're like,
I
"Oh,
remember.
I'm not playing with a Ouija board. I'm not touching anything." All right, congrats, Andrea. Next week, next Thursday, we do it all over again. The Numerica Impossible Movie Challenge right here from Numerica 102.7 KORD.
The Cord Morning Show with Rick and Patty. Back with more next on number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
Good morning. It's 8:10. Sunshine for you right now, 55 degrees. Labor Day is around the corner. And, of course, on the KORD mobile app, we've got when and where, how to avoid Washington's worst Labor Day traffic. That's posted up there for you
Okay.
as you're heading out. I know a lot of people, I was thinking about it. We're here tomorrow, but I was like, man, I want to get an early start to my Labor Day. So I'm thinking trying to get out here by noon tomorrow.
Okay.
But a lot of people are going to hit the road, and that's the
yes.
traffic is just
Yep.
absolutely crazy. So use your KORD mobile app so you know all about it. Plus, I know yesterday you posted this guy with the green shirt. They're trying to identify
Have you
this.
seen? Yes,
So what did
he found somebody's wallet. Then he went on a shopping spree
What?
in Pasco. Yeah, you can't do
What?
that, man. How about doing the noble thing and turning the wallet in?
Yeah.
turning it over to cops. Now going on a shopping spree. Look how happy he looks.
Well, I know, but that camera. Normally these cameras are fuzzy, and you're like, I can't recognize.
oh
this
no,
person.
it's clear as day. Somebody knows who
Yeah,
this guy is.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
it's like, and then why? Why do you think that you're not going to get caught? Yeah, is that why you do these things? I'm never going to get caught.
Oh yeah, no,
It's-
somebody knows who he is. Yeah, like you said, the picture is clear as day, and apparently the cop that. The cop who's, everybody wants to see this fabulous mustache that the cop has.
Oh, really?
Now,
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I mean, yes, we make, that's Pasco Police Department. They make light. They
I love
always
those
have
guys.
really fun posts. So I
Yeah.
encourage you to go check out exactly what the post is. But nonetheless,
Yeah.
the guy's a thief and he needs to be held, or alleged thief, needs to be held accountable for his poor choices.
Before we go to break, Pasco Police, one of my favorite Facebook pages.
Yeah.
I follow them. I don't follow a lot of law enforcement, but because their page is hilarious,
Yeah.
and I think that's why they got a million viewers because they write these really funny little snippets about the
Well,
people.
And so what if Officer Gutierrez, known for his Zorro-esque mustache, is investigating this crime and would like the public's help to identify
Love
this
it.
person.
I love it. Well, check out the article and more. It's posted for you right now on the station mobile app.
You're listening to Rick and Patty in the morning on number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
Kenny Chesney, American Kids, number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD. Before we get to other people's problems,
Okay.
when I play that song, it always reminds me of cruising in downtown Lewiston. Now, Lewiston, my hometown, I'm from Clarkston, but Lewiston was
Yeah.
across the river.
Okay.
And it actually had a loop so that you could loop it. You could loop downtown. So that's where all the kids, would cruise, and you'd loop it.
But was it Main Street?
It was Main Street.
Okay.
But I
got it.
think about here. So, number
Oh.
one, Kennewick. I think about Kennewick's Main Street. It's a stop sign, it's a four-way stop, like every block.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
not cruising there. What about downtown? Where do
Where do
kids,
kids
cruise?
cruise in Richland?
Well,
I
yeah,
assume
it's
GW
gotta
Way,
be.
George Washington
Thank you.
Way.
You jogged my
I'm
memory.
not sure.
It's got to be GW Way.
It has to be.
Because Pasco. I mean, I can't imagine cruising Pasco.
I don't know, but the cop shop is right there too.
Well,
so I
know.
don't know.
Well, they still had the cop shop when I was a kid, but they don't.
Yeah.
People, I
Yeah.
mean, I just before we get to other people's problems, I got a speeding ticket in front of the police station one time.
you did
And
not.
so I tried to. I was
You did?
I was 16 years
Oh,
old,
no.
and I tried to get it dismissed. And the judge goes, "Well," he goes, "I'd love to dismiss it since it's your first speeding ticket." But he goes, "The address." baffles me, Rick. And I went, what do you mean? He goes, this is the address of the police station. You mean to tell me you sped past the police station? I said, yes, Your Honor. He's like, yeah, fine sticks. He goes, most people slow down when they go by a police station, but no.
Not you.
You sped up. So
How old
anyway,
were you?
16. Great, yeah, 16 years old. But he was just,
How many speeding tickets have you had?
I had 2 when I was 16 within my first 24 hours of driving.
Oh my gosh. Are you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh no.
One in Idaho and one in Washington. Now, luckily in Idaho, that back in the day they didn't ask for insurance, and I didn't have insurance. So as a kid, just crazy kid that I was. But yeah, so luckily in Idaho. But yeah, and then for some reason the Washington guy, it was just newly put in, and so he didn't ask for license registration. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But anyway, yeah, you think I would have learned, right? You think I would have learned?
You would think.
You think. So I don't do that anymore. All right, other people's problems. Let's tie this off for Hannah. It's about bringing some food to the barbecue. What's going on?
So, well, she goes, my husband told me that his sister has invited us to her house for a Labor Day barbecue. That we got a conversation going. Me and the kids, we don't like his sister's cooking. It's terrible. So I'm planning to bring some food for my kids and me. My husband says, absolutely not. Are you crazy? But if I don't, my kids won't eat. They'll start misbehaving. They'll be hangry. Is it wrong to bring your own food to a barbecue and not eat any of the host cooking? My husband says it's very poor etiquette. Hannah in Kennewick.
A lot of comments already on Facebook. And what are they saying, Patty?
Sarah says, bring chips and a side dish to share with everyone, and your kids can eat just that if they don't like what your sister-in-law made. Most barbecues are hamburgers and hot dogs. Who doesn't like that?
Jared says, bring your kids the food. If the sister-in-law says something, be honest. Offer to give her some culinary lessons, and that's from Jared.
I don't know. Audra says, eat beforehand and then just snack on the items at her house that you do like. I'm sure there will be chips and dip and veggies, maybe some fruit. Then you don't have to make her upset and have it be awkward for your husband.
Daniel says, it is poor etiquette to bring food unasked, but call the sister-in-law. Tell her you want to bring food to help out, and don't take no for an answer. Otherwise, quiet, you eat before you go. There you go. That's from Daniel.
Did you see Chad? Just don't eat. Be that in-law no one likes.
That's right. Shannon says, eat before you go. Audra says, eat before you go. Exactly.
Jennifer says, don't go. You and the spoiled kids just stay home. So they obviously think it's in poor taste to bring your own.
A lot of great comments on that. I was taught as a kid, it's poor etiquette. I mean,
I bring my own. I do.
I know for ours, you bring your Boca burgers and all that. I get that, and my foster mom taught me that you try a little something of everything, because that's the way Pearl was, and that's how I was taught. But the older I get, the more I'm like, if I need to bring something, I'm a non-drinker, so I've got to bring my own drinks. Like what I drink.
Do you bring a 6-pack of Pepsi?
No, just a Pepsi. I usually just have one Pepsi with me. I don't bring but I just have one Pepsi. But I bring my own drink because I don't drink.
Because you like Pepsi. Well, I get it. You prefer Pepsi.
And most people have Coke in their fridge. Like, oh, do you want? And I was like, I'll just have my Pepsi. But the older I get, the more I'm like, you can bring some snacks with you in a little cooler.
As long as you bring something for everyone.
Yeah.
Something to pass.
I like what they said. Call the sister-in-law. Don't take no for an answer. Hey, I want to help out.
Yeah, what can I bring?
Right. And then you bring
like
some
you're
stuff.
helping.
Yep, absolutely. Hannah did our best to solve it for you. Let us know what you guys think. App chat is 547-KORD. You got Rick and Patty.
We love to hear from you, and it's easier than ever to reach out. Just open up the Cord mobile app and send us an app chat message, or you can contact us the old-fashioned way at 509-547-KORD. Number 1 for New Country, 102.7 KORD.